Oh, hold on. Ah! Sorry.
So you are being audio and video recorded?
Oh yeah, all good.
Okay.
All good.
So any reason why you're recording today?
Yeah, I'm gonna be nice to you. None of your fucking business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is private property, so you need to leave.
What tells you that?
You're on private property right now, you need to leave.
You need to call a supervisor.
No, you're on
Yes, you need to call a supervisor.
Okay, there's a supervisor right there.
Oh, excellent.
You're on private property, you need to leave.
As a matter of fact, they just told me these little dots right here are from their GIS survey that this is public, this is private. This is showing on the Issaquah Gov website, this is public. As a matter of fact, that is what you call a right-of-way, which means that any constitutionally protected activity would be allowed. Now, if you have somewhere...
Pretty sure, isn't the street private
No.
too?
It is after, what is it? What, it's a 60th?
It is, but it's a common through where...
I can show you on the survey. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to, but I'm doing my story. I'm just creating my own shit. I don't understand why I'm being harassed. It's kind of weird. I might be weird. That's kind of weird too. It's Simon?
Mm-hmm.
Simon, okay. And do you have a badge number?
No.
No badge number, okay. No, like, other identifier?
No.
The video opens with a serious tone, setting the stage for another confrontation between a citizen journalist and a police officer who seems unaware or unconcerned about constitutional boundaries. Right away, the man filming makes it clear that he knows his rights, asserting his freedom to record in public. The officer, however, immediately claims it's private property without any verification, which raises red flags. It's an all-too-common tactic, officers asserting authority even when they're unsure of the law. The tension begins not from aggression, but from misinformation, showing how fragile the line is between lawful recording and unlawful interference. This first encounter defines the theme: a citizen demanding transparency against officers who operate on assumption rather than fact.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you're free to leave.
Yeah, also free to stay.
Okay.
Now, can I ask, is there a unit station here for full-time security?
We're not going to answer questions.
Okay, so I have to go do a public information request in order to get the information as a taxpayer that I'm entitled to? That's silly.
I'm not going to answer any questions.
You're not going to answer any questions?
No.
Great.
Are you sure that this is public?
I can show you. Why the fuck would you ask them?
I feel like this is not public.
I don't give a fuck what you feel like. Look it up before you try enforcing a trespass against a citizen exercising their First Amendment rights, violating my First Amendment fucking rights. Look it up before you come in here hot. What the fuck are you doing? I told you I'm not trying to be a dick, dude, but like, come on, man. Jesus Christ. All I'm doing is making a story about Costco, minding my own goddamn business. Was there a specific complaint that I was trespassing? Got it. Yep. I got you. Yeah. All good. Is it Steinman or Simon? S-E-I or S-T-E-I? You're not gonna fuck. Hold on.
I told you that you're free to leave.
As are you. Thank you for the information. I'm just gonna go right around you guys.
As the discussion continues, the citizen calmly asks for a supervisor, an entirely reasonable request under the circumstances, but instead of cooperation, the officer becomes defensive. The citizen tries to clarify that he's standing on public right-of-way, citing survey markings and municipal records. Despite providing actual evidence, the officer dismisses him, preferring authority over accuracy. This dynamic highlights the recurring issue of police disregarding informed citizens. When a person knows their rights better than an officer does, the situation often escalates unnecessarily. This portion of the video reveals the imbalance between knowledge and power, where authority often overrides truth.
Not a threat. Not a threat. 73822 David, unit 133, and that is the complaint right there. Sorry, can I just grab your name and badge? Or you don't have that?
Sims, yeah.
Sims. Thank you, sir.
Sims.
Thank you. Now, can you tell me, was there any other complaint? Was it just a concern of
I don't
trespassing?
think he wants to answer questions either.
I don't. You fucking answered for him.
I just
Jesus
did.
Christ.
I'm here as a backup.
Just a backup.
officer, so-
That's all good. And, sir, what was your name? You came from Costco. It's Fairbanks. Perfect. And,
Yeah.
So now you're on
Oh.
private property.
God damn it! What in the fuck? Look!
On their driveway that isn't access to the public, you're on private property.
So
No, let's.
the corporate office says that they own all of this property, so you are trespassing.
So you
have
want to
to
write me a citation for it? Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. No. Wait. You want to write me a citation for it?
I'm telling you that you are on private property and you have to leave.
Here is your own city's government information. Just gonna offer this for you. Okay, Lake Drive, right? That's the intersection right there. You don't have to. You can look this up. It's not me bullshitting you. Okay, right here, public, and right of way.
The interaction takes a sharper turn as the officer insists that the man must leave, even after being shown proof that the land is public. The cameraman's frustration grows, but he remains articulate, pointing out that being assertive or filming in public is not a crime. His demand for accountability and lawful behavior is met with stubborn silence. What's most revealing here is how the officer refuses even basic identification, showing a clear lack of transparency. This moment captures the essence of the problem, when those meant to uphold the law choose to ignore it for convenience or ego. The citizen's composure contrasts sharply with the officer's indifference.
This would be right of way. So if I was ADA, I had a need for ADA, of course. This would be wheelchair accessible. It would be a right of way, even though, for example, it's the same exact thing with Microsoft property. They may control some of it, but it's still publicly accessible. They cannot restrict to the general member of the public. But I'm all about it. Let's write me a citation, please.
We would never give you the satisfaction, man.
But
But understand
perfect.
this. This is a business.
Yep.
You're wearing ski goggles
Yep.
and clearly a disguise.
I wouldn't
And-
call it a disguise. I'm ugly.
And that is suspicious to people that work here.
Okay.
And so if you were here doing a story or whatever that's legitimate and not trying to bait people into doing something,
Bait people. I have
This
been
would not
asking
be the
people.
way.
They don't want to answer.
yes, I understand
No.
that. Because think about how you look and how you're coming off, and they're
Because I'm ugly?
where they should be safe. No, because you're wearing a disguise.
Hold on. Fuck, I can't see it. 117. Are you the one in this? You have that unit?
Yeah, that's the one I'm
Okay.
driving today.
Okay.
118.
Fair. Thank you. All right. Is that the supervisor?
No,
That you are. You're a sergeant. Oh, you're a sergeant.
I'm not the supervisor on right now. I'm not the supervisor on right now.
Okay. So you're gonna trespass me from public property or a public easement?
You're on private property.
Okay. So this is. So even though, right?
Soon, backup arrives, and instead of resolving the confusion, more officers double down on the claim that the property is private. None of them verify the GIS data or check local right-of-way rules. They simply side with each other, forming a wall of authority. The man filming is surrounded yet continues to cite public information sources, standing firm on the law. His insistence on evidence and proper procedure exposes how rarely officers are challenged to back up their statements. It's a striking moment where the truth is visible, but authority refuses to acknowledge it. The presence of multiple officers only amplifies how intimidation replaces investigation.
It would be unreasonable to expect anybody to walk through bushes.
We are not going to get into this conversation
Oh no.
with you.
I mean, if you want to trespass me.
We're not going to
No,
trespass.
we're-
We're not going to
No.
trespass.
We're
Well,
telling you that
We're
you need
telling
to
you
move.
that you need to move on.
Or, I mean, are you gonna arrest me if I don't? That's the question.
No, we wouldn't
Okay.
give you the satisfaction.
That's why I'm wondering
That
what
would
we're
help
doing.
your story. That would help.
It would
your
help my
intent.
story. You are absolutely goddamn
It's not
right.
our first rodeo.
Yeah. Well, then you understand.
I understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not very cool.
And this is why we
Neither
don't
is
answer
this.
questions.
And I respect that. I completely respect. Although there is a little bit of a difference, like as a public servant, which is not a derogatory term. Don't get me wrong. That's a fucking wonderful thing to do. Member of the public, a private person versus someone in an official capacity, where I can get all your information through a public records request. It's just a matter of like, do you want to be forthcoming with it? It's like, why make it difficult?
What have we not been forthcoming with?
Call. Why are you guys here? Which part is public or private? Or harassing me because I specifically, and I'm just going to show you where my camera.
I'm not harassing you, buddy. I told you we were free to leave minutes ago.
As are you.
Minutes ago.
Cannot get a supervisor? We'll just confirm. Sir.
This segment, the cameraman confronts the absurdity of being told he's trespassing on land that clearly includes a public sidewalk. He presents government mapping data right on video, showing that the officer's claim doesn't align with city information. Rather than consider his proof, they brush it aside, claiming corporate property without legal backing. It's a perfect illustration of how misinformation from police can become enforcement. The citizen's frustration is understandable. He's being threatened with trespass charges while literally standing in a legal public zone. This scene speaks volumes about how lack of accountability leads to abuse of discretion.
Sorry, can I grab your name?
Officer Hancock. That's
Hancock.
Number 1234.
What do you... I gotta tell James, wait, can I ask you, and I see you have different, you've got a nice shiny badge, you've got a matte badge. Why do you have a badge number and not everybody else does? You said 234 is your...
No, that's not what I said.
Sorry, what was your...
I said 1234.
1234, thank you. Why does nobody else have a badge number? It's a straightforward question.
I like your beard.
Thank you. I like yours.
So is he refusing to ID at this time?
Yes.
Yes. You don't want to ID yourself?
That's correct.
Okay.
Unless I've been suspected of committing a crime.
I think the issue
No, I'm sorry.
is...
Go ahead, sorry.
I think the issue is they're going to want you trespass from the private property.
Excellent.
So in order for me to do so, I need to know who we're trespassing.
I'd like to ask again for a goddamn supervisor. Now, you can ask me for a minute. Is that what? No, that's a fucking security guard. I'd like to ask for a supervisor. I think I've asked 6 times now.
Okay.
There was already one here.
And what is the reason?
There was not. He said he wasn't.
I don't understand.
Because there's a discrepancy in understanding between what is public right of way, which means that I have access as a member of the public,
right?
So long as I'm not committing any other crime, right? Being weird is not a fucking crime, and what is actual public and private property. So this is a public right of way.
We're looking that up.
Tension continues to mount as the officers start criticizing the cameraman's appearance, accusing him of wearing a disguise. The argument shifts from legality to personal judgment, which is unprofessional and irrelevant. The cameraman handles it well, responding sarcastically, but keeping the focus on law and rights. This portion exposes how officers sometimes resort to character attacks when they can't justify their actions legally. It's a telling sign of bias, when law enforcement starts assessing people by how they look rather than what they're doing. The citizen's composure here demonstrates maturity in the face of provocation and ridicule.
We're pulling up what's called a GIS, which is our system.
No, that's perfect.
And we're looking that up.
Thank you.
But I can tell you right here.
Yep.
This certainly isn't.
All right.
You're on Costco property right here.
Let's agree to disagree.
Okay. Well, I'm standing with a bunch of Costco members right now, saying this right here is Costco property. If you were on the street, that's a different story.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've asked 6 times for a supervisor. Just letting you know.
Okay. We've already said that.
Now he claims that he is not the supervisor here because he's not working in an official capacity.
Okay, he's on the phone with one, so just hang tight.
All right. Cool. You work for the people. You are here to protect people's constitutional rights above all else. You have no duty to protect the public, but you do have a duty to protect our constitutional rights. And the fact that you don't take that fucking seriously is disgusting. You should not have a fucking badge. And apparently neither should you.
We've had them for years, man. We're not giving these up. We've had them for years, man. We're not giving these up.
I know. That's exactly what the problem is. A police union that will protect you.
We're clear on who owns the property, and he's refused to leave.
Go ahead.
And we proceed with the trespass.
Would you
can trespass him when you tell him he's trespassed.
You're trespassed
Now,
officially. If you don't leave, I'm gonna have them arrest you.
Okay.
All right.
Here's the deal. We don't agree where the property lines
No,
are.
I just showed you.
I don't care.
The request for a supervisor comes up repeatedly, 10 times. In fact, yet it's ignored or deflected every time. This is a serious violation of protocol, as citizens are entitled to speak with a supervisor when officers act questionably. The refusal to provide proper oversight shows a breakdown in accountability. Instead of resolving the dispute through verification, officers double down on orders. The man's persistence highlights how critical transparency is during public interactions. It's an important reminder that power without accountability always leads to confrontation. His calm but firm tone turns this scene into a masterclass in lawful resistance.
I don't give a shit.
The King County
I'm done
website.
talking to you.
Yeah.
Steve.
All right. So let's go ahead and proceed.
Are you the supervisor? Like, are you the acting? May I?
Yeah.
Here's the deal. We have already consistently found that apparently these officers believe that that piece of property where you can see the smooth brick, right?
I got you.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably a sidewalk.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. He's saying it's anything after the pink. I'm saying anything within that is a fucking right of way. There is a limit of right of way. I'd have to pull up the statute. Not going to do that right now.
No, I agree. The sidewalk is the public passageway.
Thank you. And I'm just trying to find that common ground. I believe that it would be unreasonable for somebody in a wheelchair to go from there and fucking hop their happy ass over here, where I also believe this is public. Do we disagree on that?
Yes.
We do.
What are you doing here?
I was making a video
Of what?
of just Costco. They got a new building here.
Okay.
It's interesting. And I'm being told to leave. I'm not done with my tap.
So there's a problem. Like, I'm agreeing with this. He's on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Okay? I can't make him leave a sidewalk.
This is our private sidewalk, though. I can
But
show
it's-
you on
God damn it. Steve.
He can get on the road.
Finally, a higher-ranking officer joins the discussion, but even then, the misunderstanding persists. The sergeant acknowledges that the sidewalk may indeed be public, but still refuses to back down, choosing to protect the image of his department rather than correct the mistake. This exchange shows how systemic pride prevents resolution. The cameraman's logic and evidence remain solid, yet the officer's collective refusal to admit fault becomes the focus. This pattern, where officers know they're wrong but continue anyway, perfectly demonstrates the cultural problem within law enforcement, maintaining authority at all costs, even over truth.
You can't go on the road. You can go on the sidewalk, which is also a public passageway through here.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can go on the road. You can stand out in the road all you want.
As can you, Steve.
We won't get hit.
God damn it.
It doesn't work.
Thank you.
So-
Mark it down. I asked for you for 10 times, but they refuse it. Okay. I'm sorry. It's Lucht? Lucht. Sorry.
Good German name.
Lucht. Yeah. Do you have a badge number?
1121.
Thank you. I'm gonna fuck up your name there. Can I ask, does every officer with Issaquah have a badge number?
Yeah.
And is there I haven't looked it up, so is there a policy to identify when asked?
They identify by name, yeah.
Just by, okay. So not badge number. I'm just asking. Hey,
Who did you ask for a badge number and they didn't give it? Do you want to give it to them?
No, because I don't care. You have my name.
but you're here.
It's the same thing.
You see,
There's only one A Stein.
that's just, it's pride, man. It's pride. Why do you have pride?
Why do you?
So how long are you going to be here? Can I ask that?
I'm 20, 30 minutes. I'm just grabbing some footage. That's all. Steinman. There's got to be a T under that. So you're failing to identify when requested by a member of the public to accurately identify. You have not given a badge number. And you've not, as far as I know.
The conversation reaches a bizarre point when the officers admit that they wouldn't arrest him. Not because he's right, but because they don't want to give him satisfaction. That statement alone exposes how ego-driven some police interactions can be. Instead of enforcing the law objectively, they treat it as a contest of dominance. The cameraman rightly points out that their duty is to protect constitutional rights, not personal feelings. His words cut deep. You have no duty to protect the public, but you do have a duty to protect our rights. This line resonates as a call out to every officer watching the video.